Do you find yourself hailing a cab and finding yourself stuck talking awkwardly to the cab driver? Maybe that's not going to be a problem anymore. San Francisco in the US is set to have driverless taxis in August 2023, 24/7. In the city, by the way, California regulators gave the green light to robo-taxi companies General Motors Cruise and Alphabet's Waymo to operate autonomous vehicles throughout the day and throughout the city. This landmark decision means that San Francisco residents and visitors alike would soon be able to hail a ride in a driverless taxi at any time. According to reports, Cruise and Waymo have been fully driverless in San Francisco since early 2022, but they've gotten the green light from San Francisco only in August 2023 to further expand services and offer fully driverless rides 24/7. This may herald a new era of automated competition from traditional cab and ride-sharing companies like Uber and Ola. Cruise was said to have passed 4 million driverless miles. These robo-taxi companies are said to be outfitted with high-tech sensors and cameras and are said to be worth as much as $200,000. There were also reports that people were hooking up in the back of robo-taxis, cause there's no one to tell you otherwise. People may even be able to do alcohol and drugs. What's stopping me? Cruise and Waymo have cameras and microphones inside the self-driving vehicles for safety and rider support, but it's said that the microphones are only active during rider support calls. There was even a time in 2019 when an explicit video of a couple had been shot in a movie Tesla on autopilot. Elon Musk responded to this incident by tweeting, "There are more ways to use autopilot than previously imagined, and they should have seen it coming." All the way back in 2009, Google began to develop the first driverless cars, but it said that commercializing self-driving tech has been delayed because teaching cars to go on the road can be difficult. Spending on the industry has been said to be about $50 billion. According to McKinsey, Tesla CEO Elon Musk had also promised that his company would run a robotic taxi fleet by the end of 2020. Tesla hasn't done it yet, but it could still eventually happen. Many have voiced their concerns that autonomous vehicles could inadvertently hinder the work of emergency responders. Driverless cabs are also said to have led to unexpected gridlock. San Francisco residents recently found themselves caught in the crossroads of progress and chaos when Cruise's self-driving cars caused an unexpected road jam. There was one report of a Cruise car hitting a fire truck. There was even a report of a Waymo car striking and killing a small dog. So all of this may highlight the challenges of integrating autonomous vehicles into the world's bustling urban landscapes. It was reported that the self-driving vehicles had blocked intersections for nearly 15 minutes. This potentially impeded emergency vehicles from accessing the area. Cruise issued a statement saying this was due to wireless bandwidth constraints, causing delayed connectivity to its vehicles. It pledged to actively investigate and implement solutions to prevent such incidents in the future. This incident, however, is not an isolated one. San Francisco said to have witnessed an increased number of encounters between autonomous vehicles and first responders. For example, the San Francisco Fire Department reported 55 incidents of self-driving cars interfering with emergency responses in 2023 alone. Such disruptions could raise serious concerns about public safety. While driverless vehicles may offer the promise of safer and more efficient transportation, their integration into complex urban environments demands meticulous planning and consideration. What about India? Like many countries, there's already friction between taxis and ride-sharing platforms like Ola and Uber. Will driverless cabs add fuel to the fire? In June 2023, in India, an AI startup Zero unveiled a self-driving car called Z-Pod. The car is set to reach a level 5 autonomy, which is the highest level of autonomy for a vehicle. This means that no human intervention may be needed to operate the vehicle. That being said, progress should not outpace preparedness. The future of driverless taxis can be fraught with both potential and pitfalls. So is the world ready to handle this new era of transportation? For the next cab you get into,